All right, and we are back, and listen, we're going to talk some comic books and comic book stuff and comic book movies and comic books 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 and not magic anymore, unless it comes up relevantly.
It will. It'll sneak its way back in.
It always does.
Smooth transition.
No, folks. Welcome to Alex's Comfort Zone. We're going to talk about the new Marvel news that broke immediately after we recorded the last episode, and we all go,
Sony news too.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Sony's ass is being saved.
Sony and Marvel got together and made a spider baby.
It's a little nestle hatch.
Picture that. It's kind of bad.
Nobody told you to picture it.
There are people who go see that movie though.
Making a spider baby?
Wait,
I don't feel comfortable on this podcast anymore.
Isn't that how Mary Jane got cancer one time?
Mayday Park. Yes, I just read about that.
Stop. We're talking about Marvel getting back, well, not getting back, but acquiring the rights to include Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yay!
Come on. Weren't we just complaining?
I'm happy. I just don't want to.
You can be the bitter one, Tech Booth.
Yeah.
No, so here's the big deal. Officially, you'll see Spider-Man in the same silver screen as the Avengers, and we might actually see some of the Avengers in some of the Spider-Man movies.
Well, it's more than just Avengers. It's anybody in the MCU.
Well, anybody in the MCU, but they use the word Avengers.
Daredevil. Whatever else is there.
Is it confirmed that it's not just Spidey, but all of his cohorts and bad guys and all that stuff?
I'm not 100% sure. They've kind of been shady about that because they're still saying they're going to make a Secret Six movie or
Sinister Six.
Sinister Six. Wrong universe. My bad. I'm going to get a hate mail for that.
A couple people on our Facebook asked that same question if more characters are going to start getting brought into that mix, and they haven't announced that.
Okay.
Everything they said in that press release was just Peter Parker.
It would make sense.
Now here's what they wanted. Now you know all about the Sony hacks that came out a while ago.
Yeah.
Didn't we make fun of that?
We did, and it paid off because somebody sent us some audio files that they hacked out of Sony. And what this was conversations between Marvel and Sony, and we only have the Marvel half of it. This is an unnamed executive at the Marvel Studios that we have audio of. Now, they were talking about, well, what is this going to cause? Is it good? Do they want this kind of gossip? And this is the audio we have out of that. Here we go.
Gossip, rumors, panic in the streets. We're lucky.
So that's what the Marvel executive wanted, and that's.
I think I know where you got this. Where all this information came from.
No, I mean this is straight out of the hacks.
I know it's from our insider that knows how the hacks are going down.
Here's the original part of.
This is how the conversation started.
This is how the conversation wanted, and this is what Marvel opened with.
I want Spider-Man!
Marvel negotiates very aggressively.
Very aggressive.
Super aggressive. Nothing but aggro.
Now,
They're red burn.
No more magic references.
no more magic references. Alex is like, ooh?
Do it anyway.
Yeah, piss him off.
Tap 2, make a magic reference.
What's happened to our show? So, apparently, they realized there's going to be a mutual benefit. And the end game of it all was that Sony gets to use some Marvel characters, Marvel gets to use Spider-Man, and guess how much money changed hands for this deal? I'm asking Magic players. Go.
I already know the answer.
$0 for exchange. It is absolutely mutual. Now, they didn't start there. According to our audio, they went back and forth on price negotiation.
Oh yeah.
So here's the audio from that.
Give you $50.
I can get more than that on eBay.
All right, 100.
But apparently,
Spider-Man only goes for 100. Wow,
Aggressive negotiations.
We should have got Spider-Man then. We could have come with $100.
you don't want to get into a bidding war with Marvel.
It's true. What? Disney, give me more money.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, they could easily go to 200, 210 maybe.
Yep.
That's way outside your guys'
We'd be past that.
Getting shanked by Mickey Mouse is no fun.
Hey, sucker! Now, of course, this Marvel news, Marvel Spider-Man news came with some casualties. Everybody's favorite Spider-Man, mine, Andrew Garfield will probably be recast.
He is.
Yeah, they said
That was one of the
forcefully.
stipulations.
He opted out of returning.
No, well, now there's some rumors back that when Spider-Man 2 released, he said nothing but bad things about the producers, and then wanted to change the studio, wanted to change stuff. Rightfully so. That movie sucked.
Awful. I mean,
It
I
sucked.
agree with you. Garfield's great.
I like Garfield.
But the movies are awful.
Yeah. Well, and I always said it was Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a really good love story and a really crappy superhero movie.
Yep.
That was my opinion. Now, once Marvel figures all that out, well, this is actually the conversation when when Marvel got the news that Sony had agreed. Their reaction to that, their reaction to Andrew Garfield, and something after that. But hang on, so here's the overall play.
Thanks for the good news. Parker, hello. You're fired.
So that's exactly how it went down.
That's how I felt when I heard it.
That was a good conversation for them.
Yeah,
They went their way.
it went their way, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to get a new Spider-Man.
Again.
So what are y'all's opinions on the whole deal with Marvel now being able to use Spider-Man? Where do you think Spider-Man fits into that universe? What good do you think is gonna come out of it? What are you worried about? Mark, come on, man, you gotta have some comments on this.
I've got plenty of comments on this. I think he's going to fit perfectly. He's important. It's Spider-Man. He has to be in the Marvel universe. The fact that they haven't had him yet is a travesty.
Yes,
He's as important as any other character.
he is.
Yeah. So, and the fact that it took them a long time, but they got him back.
They got him
It's
back
good.
eventually. Now, guests, do y'all have any opinions on this?
I think that having him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he will be one of the youngest characters on screen. I mean, you've got some of the grizzled veterans and they're the older heroes, and you see how that's something they haven't done yet even in any of the movies. They haven't shown how a young person would tackle those issues and being put into those situations. So that, to me, is the best viewpoint you're going to get out of all of that.
He stole my words.
Pretty much, huh?
Wow,
Do you have an
just
opinion?
took him right out of your mouth.
He did.
Hold on.
Okay,
There
that's
you
fine.
go. All yours.
I think the best part about having Spider-Man around is that, I love the Avengers, but I always felt there was something missing from the team dynamic there. And if he does show up in one of his temporary roles on the Avengers, you'll finally feel like it's a whole team. Like it's always felt just a little off balance to me.
He
Just-
brings in that joking.
Yeah, and I mean they have the
That's always
jokiness
missing.
in the Avengers movies, but he solidifies that role of being a really solid character, but also bringing an appropriate level of levity to the team.
See, I always had the problem with the Avengers. You feel like they don't have a
Like a heart.
well, not even that, like an individual people dynamic. Like they don't care about.
Well, you cannot use individual and people in the same sentence.
Well, I'm sorry, caring about the
individual person.
All right,
not
I screwed
people.
up. I screwed up.
Yeah. Let's get your
Okay.
syntax right.
Welcome to the
here,
grammar
man.
cast.
Yeah. We will teach you to speak properly.
Stop. Come on, folks. No, like caring about the citizens, like the victims, like all that. I feel like you got Captain America, who's a soldier. He understands casualties on the battlefield. You have Iron Man, who's so disconnected from the human element that he's a billionaire and he's one to kill folks. I think you don't have a character that's afraid to not take people out. Now I know Captain America doesn't. Captain America in the first movie would kill people because he was in war. It happens.
He killed people in the second one, too.
He tried not to, but he didn't care as much as he did, or he cared more than he did in the first one. Thor, I mean, he's a god. He's a
God, two
warrior.
worlds, yeah.
And then you got the other secondary characters, but you don't have a character who cares about those people on the street, doesn't want to take out folks. You don't have that very high end superhero, morality superhero.
You have
the other two characters you sort of, I mean,
Hawkeye and
three.
You forgot the Hulk.
Oh, the Hulk's.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's
Okay,
That's
the difference.
that doesn't matter.
Bruce Banner would care about people.
They are actually master assassins, so killing one or many people on a daily basis.
not really.
Doesn't bother them, but it would bother Spider-Man. I think that's a cool element that they need.
Yeah,
It's something that they could learn from.
They've been using Bruce Banner in that because if you remember in Avengers when he falls through the ceiling, He was concerned if there was somebody else in that building whenever he destroyed
I don't think
it.
he wanted any more guilt. I think he was tired of all the guilt he had from being the Hulk. So I think that's why he said that.
Yeah, they do kind of heavily imply that he incidentally kills a lot of people in that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But you take the fact that whole Battle of New York killed a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to say is, like, Cap, like, in the Avengers, he was like, oh, you know, we need to evacuate everybody from, but that wasn't really like I care about the people. It's just like, we don't want these civvies in our battle. Because, I mean, like, you can't focus on fighting the alien threat while you're worrying about saving people out of buses and stuff like that. But Spider-Man would want it because he wants to get all those people safe. Like, he actually cares about having them
Spider-Man
all
could
gone.
do it on a macro level. He could take care of that entire bus and just web them over somewhere or do something cool because he has the strength to do it and he has the abilities. And that's what they need. They need somebody focused on the people, not so much the enemy. But when he had to focus on the enemy, he would be smart enough to take care of that too. Yeah. That's always been kind of Spider-Man's best part. Now, the thing is, what Spider-Man does is, we talked about this in the last episode, he's very much the street-level view of whatever's going on in the crazy world of the Avengers, especially in the comics. Like,
yeah, because he's the kid that just randomly got superpowers.
Yeah, he represents us, whereas none of the other superheroes represent us. We're not billionaires, we're not monsters, we're not gods, we're not frozen soldiers. Like, we're just the regular people, and that's what Spider-Man is. He's that student that randomly gets powers one day and just like, well, what'd you do if you got powers one day? That's what that character represents. That's why he's important. I want to say the other cool part about having Spider-Man in the shared universe is that it'll make these Spider-Man movies feel more believable. Does that make sense?
How do you mean the Spider-Man movies?
Like the Spider-Man
they're real
standalones.
isolated.
Yeah, they're very isolated.
They're
You don't have Stark Tower in the background. You don't have other
You
people
don't
with
have
powers.
S.H.I.E.L.D. mentioned at all.
They couldn't in the though is the thing is why.
I have a question about this because I'm a little bit confused, which means there's got to be other people also confused. Are you suggesting that the new movies, the new Spider-Man stuff, is going to be created by Marvel proprietarily? Because my understanding of what's happening now is that we can use Spider-Man in the MCU, but Marvel cannot create a Spider-Man standalone movie.
No. Marvel and Sony are collaborating on it.
I get that.
I'm sorry, I guess I did a poor job explaining.
Marvel's got like the creative control, essentially.
Well, not final say, but they do have the majority control. Sony's going to let them take care of the production. It's going to be Spider-Man is going to exist.
Yeah, that guy.
Kevin Feige's on the
that guy.
is the main creative person behind it. He's in charge of.
As I read
all
it, the way I understand it is, they said you can use Spidey in these movies, but you're going to help us produce a Spider-Man movie, Sinister Six by name, with Kevin Feige.
They never officially said anything about Sinister Six.
They've basically said we will help with Spider-Man. Sony's doing Sinister Six on their own.
But no, Kevin Feige is producing the next Spider-Man Sony movie.
The next Spider-Man. Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Sony movie.
Yes.
The next Spider-Man Sony
Yes.
movie.
That is
so you're saying
Sony-
that movie will be MCU incorporated?
Yes.
I don't
Yes, I'm
believe it.
sorry.
I still
No,
don't
that's what
believe
it says in the press
Yeah,
release.
Yeah, because they shuffle, like Sony and Marvel both shuffled around their movie releases. They'll do the next Spider-Man, and then after that is going to be all the spin-off crap that they want to do.
But there won't be... I don't believe that Marvel's going to create a Spider-Man movie by itself. I believe that what they're going to do is use Spidey in other stories and stuff.
Sony's gonna have their own standalone Spider-Man movies, and it's gonna be
Sony will, but Sony is not the MCU.
I'm sorry, Tech Booth. Can you just hear me out?
Go for it.
Because no, Sony is going to release a Spider-Man movie.
Will that movie be?
It would be as if if they had originally released Iron Man.
That is not how I interpret what you guys have read.
But dude, I can guarantee
At
you,
all.
I can guarantee you that it is.
That's what they've got in their heads and they're doing.
Yes.
So that's why all if you look at all
That's
the
why
dates
it
for the
went like
MCU
nerdgasm.
movies,
All the dates in
got
the MCU
shuffled.
movies, so they could shoehorn in a Spider-Man movie, and that's where the Spider-Man movies are going to live within the Marvel universe, probably bringing them in all the way up to the Infinity Wars.
For the layman out there, for the regular guy, because I'm just a regular working class, used to play football guy. Basically, the guy that's involved in the head of production for the stories for all the movies, Kevin
Feige.
That guy, yeah.
Kevin F.
When they had their meeting and they decided no money would change hands for any of that, they said, look, we want to use Spider-Man in these movies. We want your help to make a Spider-Man movie. He goes, oh yeah, I'm going to help you on the story for Spider-Man. We don't care about the money because we already own all the licensing and merchandising anyway.
Fair.
Exactly.
So we're like, we get
Money regardless.
you making a better Spider-Man movie only helps us anyway. So what we need to do is help you make this better movie.
Help me.
Help you. Exactly. That's exactly how it happened.
I'm the minority perspective in that I don't. Wow, that I think
Like
that
you
what
were
they're
the
gonna
vast
do.
minority. Like
Yeah.
other
I just
websites have
completely
clarified
didn't.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
There are
All right.
There are people
Yeah, like,
watching
this
this who are like,
This
"Come
was
on,
one
Ted
of
Booth."
like Amy Pascal's last things to do before she got outed,
Yeah.
and she's actually got like producing credits
On this movie.
for the Spider-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
Same with
Money.
whatever his name is, did all the other Spider-Man movies,
Parnash, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is.
and he's got producing credit on there, but he has really no say.
No input into it.
So
Yeah, he just gets his name. That's it.
I have a quick question about all this Sony Marvel stuff. Have they? Because Sony still has the rights to X-Men.
No, that's,
No, that's
Fox.
Fox.
That's Fox. Okay,
Fox has
okay.
X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Okay,
and
that's
they've got
that's
the
why there was
Witch
no.
Hold on them.
Okay.
By
That's
the
the
balls,
bad
and they don't
blood
wanna-
argument.
Yeah.
That's
See,
the one
I keep
that's
thinking
ruining
that
things.
Sony has X-Men, and I'm like, why isn't that happening?
No,
But okay,
that-
yeah.
That's because
So-
Bryan Singer's a pretentious dick. Sorry. I'm okay.
That's
Very
our,
true.
that's
Sony has X-Men and Fantastic Four,
Fox.
or Fox,
Fox, yeah.
excuse me, has X-Men and Fantastic Four, and they had Daredevil and Ghost Rider and all that stuff.
and that stuff came
Oh.
back.
And that still, yeah, they
Okay.
that
Punisher,
stuff all
too.
went back.
Punisher.
Yep.
Blade.
Okay,
Was
so
new
we
on
had tons of good comments from
Which got folded
Facebook.
into Fox, I think. Did
They
it?
got flipped in
Oh,
the
whatever.
silver. Sorry.
We had tons of great comments come out of Facebook when we posted the link. Go ahead and read a couple. First names only, please.
Preston was asking about this. I think he goes. I still say that Spider-Man, while very useful in the Civil War comic, isn't needed for the upcoming movie. So, because the original rumor was that his first Spider-Man's debut in the MCU would be in Civil War.
Correct.
So, if is it going to be Civil War? They haven't said which. So
No, it's going to be Civil War. His
Is it?
first movie is going to be Civil War. Now, that doesn't mean that he's not going to make a debut. Maybe there's some
Cameo
or something in Ultron if they can shoehorn it in somewhere.
So we're
Well, I
talking
think
the
that-
next Avengers movie after Age of Ultron.
yeah,
Right, that's
well, the
that
next,
should be
No,
his
no,
first.
that's Captain America: Civil War, which is.
I mean,
coming
you're
out.
talking next MCU movie. After
Okay,
Age
I
of
wasn't
Ultron.
okay.
Yeah, his
it's
full
next.
integration, in theory, is going to be in the Infinity War.
Gotcha. Okay.
But he'll be introduced in Civil War, which I think that's going to be shoehorning too much into that Captain America movie. You got Iron Man, you've got Black Panther, you've got Captain America, and you got the Civil War idea. Why throw Spider-Man into that fire too?
I think another thing Preston said in that comment that was about a mile long, which we support. Say what you want to say.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, let's hear it. Is that was probably something that was originally going to go to Ant-Man, or it could have been perfect for Ant-Man to deal with.
Well, especially since Ant-Man's going to be established before that.
Yeah, so there's some opportunity that they may be swapping around now that they have an extra playing card.
Which I don't. That makes me nervous. Does that mean they're not putting their full support behind Ant-Man?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, they have options, but maybe
Yeah,
they'll put it
options,
somewhere
but
else.
You don't want too many options though, because then you're going to start making mistakes.
Let's see how they haven't disappointed us yet.
They haven't, and I'm just waiting for that shoe to fall. So
I mean, they gave us a talking tree.
Yeah.
A sort of talking
Groot. Groot was
So
awesome.
so Ant-Man comes out before this movie will, right?
Yep.
And
Yes.
then
Oh,
they're
yeah,
just gonna
long before.
it kind of feels like they're just throwing him under the bus there, like because they'll have this full Ant-Man movie and then he won't show up again until Avengers.
Now, to be
Another
fair, they
Avengers?
did the same thing with Hulk.
Well, that's true, but
Yeah,
I
they
mean
have
his
the
previous
same-
movies were kind of not great.
Maybe they don't have faith in the in
Yeah.
that botched Ant-Man movie. I'm saying botched because they changed directors and creative staff right like weeks before they started filming. So there's a
but
risk.
it could be better. We don't know yet. We
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, if the trailer says anything, I'm nervous. But
Yeah.
didn't we go over that too? Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Any other Facebook comments?
Actually, kind of in the same deal. Eric had the same question about if they introduce him into Civil War, will it be a quick introduction and still be a young kid, or are they going to do more of an origin story in that?
I hope that they just do a quick introduction and let that be it and do the origin story somewhere else. Or hell, I hope they honestly, this is the third time we've gotten that origin story in 20 years or
Skip
15
it.
years. Do what they did in the Incredible Hulk Edward Norton movie and just have it part of a montage at the beginning of the movie.
That works.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You remember
that?
that?
That worked.
Yeah.
Because you got to have the montage.
Yeah,
You
we
really need a montage.
I might have thrown that around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If they do an Ultron thing, Age of Ultron cameo, there's not going to be enough time to cast that. So it's probably going to be just suited Spidey with some CGI. And they're probably going to commit to a suit really early.
I almost put money down that we won't see anything in Age of
I
Ultron.
guarantee that. I mean, I'm right there to make that
Unless
bet with
they do
you.
like a really quick thing like they did with the shawarma scene. Where
Yeah,
they
I mean,
filmed
it
like,
could be a
after.
stinger,
Yeah.
but that's the only thing.
The
they
Stinger's going to be Black Panther. I've already called
It
that.
wouldn't
Huh.
hurt to have
'Cause-
Spider-Man in the background while civilians are being hurt, saving people.
Something like
That
that.
could-
Yeah.
he
So
could-
while
he
they're
could
just
swing
fighting
through
through
a
see
scene.
something swing in the background. Hey,
Yeah,
what was that?
absolutely, and
kinda
that
what he
would
wouldn't have
that would
is-
generate huge buzz.
Exactly.
Like,
Oh,
did
God,
you see
yeah.
the
Well,
Spider-Man
I mean, do you
scenes?
remember the back in the day when the Incredible Hulk came out and the Hulk had Betty underneath that rock and it was raining and there's a lightning
Oh,
bolt?
yeah.
People go, if you zoom in,
There's
Thor. Thor's in
Yeah.
that lightning bolt. No, he wasn't.
No.
There's no.
No, he's not. But yeah, that was the
Though they
rumor.
did have Captain America's shield.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that
it
was specifically placed in Iron Man. So
Okay, so we got to talk a little bit about casting, and I got to give a shout out to my wife on this one. She pulls me aside, like, "Man, who are they gonna get?" She loved Andrew Garfield as Peter, and that is probably a little bit of a lusty choice. She's like, "I love him. He's so dreamy. Why can't you be more like him?" And I like, "Why can't you look like Emma Stone?" And then I slept on the couch
he sleeps there a lot. It's
quite often.
comfortable.
But she goes, that Logan Lerman kid from Perks of a Wallflower. Man, I'd love to see him as Spider-Man. I Googled it just to see if somebody come up with a Photoshop. One of the first names rumored. And I'm like, look, and she's like, oh! And I'm like, yeah, and she's like, oh!
Eloquence.
Yeah,
Yeah. Logan Lerman. He was also in Percy Jackson.
yeah. He's the main
Okay.
character in Percy Jackson. Now the cool part about that is that franchise is hit the ground and died. I think
Very
they had
badly.
2 movies, and they were expecting to take off like Harry Potter. That's when they kind of launched it, and it
They
Didn't work.
they screwed up the adaptation so badly. I sat through them with our oldest because she read the books.
yeah.
And she's like me. If she goes and sees a movie that's based on books and they change so much, I'm having to do this. Shut up, it's not the book.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does to me when we go to see anything that's based off a book and they change it. And I start to say something. He's like, shut up, it's not the book.
Don't we do that with comic book movies
All the time.
Yeah.
So what are a couple of the other people that are...
Dylan O'Brien from The Maze Runner.
Dylan O'Brien! Sorry.
Did anyone see that movie?
Yeah, has anybody here at the
No.
table seen The Maze Runner?
Anybody?
Anybody watching see that movie? Did anyone in the world see that movie?
Yeah,
I'm
hit
not
us up
sure.
on our social
I don't
media
think
and
it
tell
did
us
well.
if you watched The Maze Runner.
Facebook.com/trade paper hacks.
Also, one we just heard, I hope we get this name right, Taron Egerton. He was in The Kingsman, the Secret Service.
Shout out to Austin for bringing that up. He
Yeah.
said that he went to go see the movie, and I was like, "How was it? It's great. I found my new Peter Parker."
Really?
That's all he said about the film was that guy should be Peter Parker.
Is he British?
I don't know.
They love
I
casting
assume
Brits
he
in
is.
these roles.
I think
assume
he is because he has the accent and it's very...
I mean, it's a
It's
Milan
so
movie.
dreamy, and I love it.
No, he's too
And-
young looking for me.
Yeah.
I was fine with Garfield. He
Yeah.
was cute enough for me.
So, I gotta be honest.
What?
I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm gonna actively put my hat
In the ring?
In
You
the
wanna be
ring.
Peter Parker?
Oh God,
to
it's
be
getting
Peter
naked.
Parker.
Whoa, whoa!
Yeah. So
I said I was uncomfortable earlier. I take that back.
But he's gonna be in high school when they bring him in.
I can pull off high school. I am entering my
come on,
hat in
guys,
the ring.
how old is Andrew Garfield? I mean,
Shadow?
Garfield is what, like 30?
He's 31.
Exactly.
I'm 28 now, or I will be by the time this movie comes out. I'm perfect for the role. I could be Spider-Man. I got the goofy ass hair and everything.
I mean,
I see it
When
now.
was the last time
Spider-Man
you-
swings in. Howdy, y'all!
Hey, what are y'all doing down there?
I got these web spinners. It's just silly string.
Hi guys, I'm Alec. I'm Spider-Man.
They always know who I am.
So yeah, that's
I wish I had a paper bag to put on your head right now.
Oh my God!
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect Spider-Man
that
costume,
fantastic.
You have to write
to be
Peter on it.
Bagman, or is it because you think I'm hideous?
yeah. Whatever goes with you.
Say the shoe fits. Wear it, friend.
So it's official. Trade paper hacks will be featured in the next Marvel movie. I'll make sure I look at the camera and wink.
Hey guys, I'm Spider-Man.
I'm Spider-Man.
Tug his ear like Carol Burnett used to.
Yeah. Here. Is her mother or grandmother or something like that?
It's for mom.
Yeah.
It's for her mom. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up. I'm sure y'all have questions about how ridiculous this turned out. If you're only listening, maybe check out the YouTube to see how freaking ridiculous I look.
There will be photos.
I am wearing a full Spider-Man costume. I think that wasn't laid out there. Full, I mean sleeveless Under Armour garbage.
Yep.
Yeah,
And-
it's as good as half the Deadpool
Blue
cosplays
leggings.
I've seen.
My God.
Yeah, blue skin tight leggings.
You have some chicken legs, brother.
I do.
I really like the fuzzy socks. I think that's what Spider-Man would wear.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He's got to be comfortable. I mean, he's running around all day.
No,
Hanging around Avengers Manor with his shoes off.
I had red shoes. I had red shoes, but I had to take them off to take my pants off, which
And
happened
that's-
on air.
That's all you need to know about that.
All right, guys. I'm going to stay in the outfit. We're going to keep the guests around. Next, we're going to talk stereotypes, and they're going to quiz me, and I'm going to give them what I think the first stereotype is for that subgenre of nerdom. All right, hang out.